There you are, all tilted and shit. What's going on? There we go. That's better. Anyways, man, I'm really baked. It feels good. It really does. It's a good release. I took Terrence McKenna's advice to lay off the marijuana for a while. You know what I mean? And for me, a while is like 48 hours. I'm so stoned I can't even talk. And so I did, and wow, you know, yeah, that was what he was saying, you know. He's like, don't smoke it for a long time, and but then when you do smoke it, smoke a shitload of it. You know. And occasionally I'll get to that point with cannabis where I have to back off of it because it's just no longer, the high is there, but I'm not there with it any longer, you know, so I got to back off. I don't mind going on, you know, a little hiatus from smoking, but I mean, I don't think to the degree that McKenna was talking about. You know, I can go a couple days, but then I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I remember when I got busted for growing it, I had to go 18 weeks without it because I was in the drug program. Instead of going to jail, they let me go to the program, and yeah, it was 18 weeks, 16 weeks, every Friday night. Yeah. Well, it wasn't really the whole, let's say 18 weeks, because they didn't test me. They didn't test me until like my 5th or 6th week into going to the classes. And that was when you needed to worry. That's when I had to stop smoking. You know. And they told us that right up, you know, straight up, right up front too. They're like, some of you can keep doing what you're doing pretty much for the next, you know, several weeks. But if you come in really fucked up and we notice it, we're going to send your ass back to court. So I was like, fuck yeah. And I just kept smoking until they called me into the bathroom and I had to pee in a cup. And then that's when I stopped smoking. So it was really like 13 weeks. And but then I got a prescription for I was given a prescription for lithium. And that really fucked me up. And it really pissed off the lady who was running the drug school. Because she was like an ex, you know, like hardcore hippie from the 60s and 70s, you know what I mean? And her hair was still long and she still wore the tie-dyes. And she just had a really bad experience, you know, like a lot of people did from that era. And she was pissed because the effects of the lithium on me, it was just so apparent. And she came up to me and she was like, what the fuck are you on? And she was pissed. And I pulled out the prescription, boink, and I handed it right to her. And she's like, lithium? So she pulled me into her office and asked me, and she's like, why the fuck are you on lithium? You're shaking? And I'm like, I know. And I had to get off of it because of the shaking. But it, like, fucking talk about disconnect. Holy shit. Fucking disconnect. It was just, it's like being unplugged. You know? But not going anywhere. still in the same fucking air. I don't know, it's weird. It's hard to explain. But so I've had some I've been a little insomniatic lately. My Tourette's, my tics, my mouth, the way I talk, I click my teeth or flick my tongue. It kind of gets kind of bad. Gets a little annoying. So, see, did you hear that? Yeah. So I don't really want to make a lot of videos when I'm doing that a lot. It's fucking annoying as hell. Forces me to meditate, which is a good thing. But talking interrupts the meditation. Anyways, I'm out.